Hi, my name is Rosel Bailosis Narito, and I'm from Batch 49 of Freelancing course under Coach Grace Luxine. And I'm currently working as a general virtual assistant in a jewelry line business brand based in Houston, Texas. I worked as an OFW before for about 5 years in the United Arab Emirates as a sales associate before I became a freelancer. And I have been in the corporate world for almost 8 years in multiple companies with different roles such as in law firm, real estate, and retail industry. I decided to go home base because generally we all know that being far away from our families or even our loved ones is very hard, especially if you are an OFW. And I came to a point in my life that time will come that I will need to settle in our country. That's why I prayed for this, that God will help me to find another opportunity where I can work even in the comfort of my home. The reason why I chose FVA is that actually while I'm waiting for my time to exit from UAE, I'm already searching home-based jobs and even searching for virtual assistant jobs before. But the thing is, I have zero knowledge in freelancing and I don't have any idea where to start. And thanks to Google, because I found FVA. And seeing and watching those featured stories of FVA students, their courses outlines, and the price of each and every courses, it makes me think already that I already found the one that I needed to start my new career path. My experience in FVA Online Academy, it was really amazing. It's superb. From the moment I enrolled and to the making of my portfolios, everything that I need, all my questions, my inquiries, all I can say is they have the great customer service. And they always making sure that their students are always in the loop. The highlights of being a freelancer for me, I think there is a lot. But for me as a former OFW, I can say that there is a big difference because now I am able to work at the comfort of my home. At the same time, I don't need to wait for my 2 years contract to be finished to have my vacation to be with my family. And at the same time, I think the other perks of being a freelancer is that you can eat anytime and there is no uniform needed at all. And I know that other freelancers can relate with this also. I think the challenges I've been through along the way my freelancing journey is my self-discipline in terms of time management while doing my portfolios. Because to tell you honestly, there is a time that I feel like I want to finish my portfolio fast so that I can start applying for a job. And at the same time, sometimes I feel lazy. It's like sometimes I wanted to take shortcuts, but thanks God because along the way, He gives me strength to finish what I've started. I definitely recommend FVA for those who are inspiring freelancers and even those who are already in a work from home setup who really wants to enhance and upgrade their skills. First of all, let me take this opportunity to say thank you to Coach Grace for being my coach and to FVA, of course, that you and your company use as an instrument by God to help many people, especially Filipinos, to educate, inspire, and help students to scale their unique potentials and skills. For me, the first thing I can advise to other people who want to become successful in freelancing is that you pray and trust God above all. You really need to trust the process. If you really want to become successful, don't take any shortcuts. And the second thing is that you prepare to fail because we all know that no one is perfect. But with those mistakes, you can learn how to improve and don't be afraid to come out from your comfort zones so that you can be able to see endless opportunities outside the box.
There you go. I hope that you are inspired by that story from Roselle. So Roselle used to be an OFW. Actually, she has been really getting clients until she got pregnant. So what a blessing! After freelancing, the Lord really prepared her in order for her to flourish when it comes to having a family and building a home and building the future with her family, and then the blessing is there. So I hope that you're able to capture the things that she mentioned there when it comes to what are the secrets to success and what are the challenges, and you were able to really grasp the things that she mentioned when it comes to the tips and techniques in order for you to be successful in freelancing as well. Hello, everybody. My name is Grace Luxine, and we are here live today because we are going to be talking about this one right here, creating an effective freelancing online portfolio and packages. Why is this very important? Because I am often asked of this, like, Coach, I have a client coming into me, but I don't know how to market myself. I don't know how to present myself. And I don't know how to also present my rates. So if you have been training and upskilling, because it's really important, you need to also be ready to present and market your skills through the portfolio and present your services, your rates, your packages through your freelancing packages. So those are the things that we're going to be discussing today. My name is Jumar Grace Luxine once again, and we are going to be sharing discussions on creating an effective online portfolio and packages, because we want you to really be blessed. We want you to have the opportunity to prepare and to position yourself in freelancing success. So with an effective online portfolio, you can present your services. With an effective online portfolio, you can just send and make your freelancing applications more competitive, more presentable, and more understandable towards the client's perspective. So feel free to share this to your friends, to different groups, to fellow freelancers. If you want to tag them in the comment section, if you want to share this to your feed and tag your friends, feel free to share this with everybody who you think will need this topic, because they may have been struggling when it comes to freelancing applications. All they have is just resume, application letter, or bio data, or maybe that's you. You're wondering, why am I not getting clients? Because maybe the way you present your services and your experiences is not that thorough or is not that detailed. So we're going to be learning this today. And I hope that this is really going to position you towards more clients, not just towards the last quarter of 2020 and 2022, but especially next year. So my name is Grace again. I am a wife and a mom, and I'm a business owner. I have my master's in education, finishing my doctorate, and I just finished my master's in entrepreneurship. I'm also a freelancing thought leader, so I have been teaching people how they can start freelancing and virtual assistants since 2016. And even before that, I have been teaching people how they can also start freelancing in an office-based based setting since 2010. And then after that, after 2 years, just from home. These are the things that I am teaching and training people. So, let me know if you need help with that. Another one also is that this is a free training. So if you can invite your friends, invite acquaintances, family members, because this is free and with online certification. This is given to you by Surge Freelancing Marketplace, an FVA Business Consultancy company. We are a one-stop freelancing marketplace. We are providing training both to freelancers and companies, and then services and solutions as well. So these are some of our recent partnerships and collaborations. And tonight, with this topic, creating an online freelancing portfolio and packages, we're going to understand why is it important. Why am I not just sharing my resume, or probably can I just create a cover letter? Why is it important to really have an online portfolio in freelancing and to prepare my packages as well, and how to create one? So I'm going to go through the different things that you need to fill in, or you need to remember when you are creating your online portfolio and your online freelancing package as well. So we're going to go through a quick discussion. There will be a question and answer towards the end. I will also be giving you a code that you can use in order for you to fill in a feedback form. And that feedback form will be the basis of your online certification. And then that will be sent to you within 10 to 15 days, depending on the amount of people that will register. If you are here and you haven't registered yet, please make sure that you register, because we will be able to send the feedback form only to those who are registered. So make sure also that when you watch this video, maybe live or maybe during a recorded session, or maybe later on, when we finish doing this live, make sure that you really just fill in the feedback form right away within 5 days, okay, in order for you to be certified. So we are giving this to you because we love freelancing success. We love freelancing stories. We love freelancers, and we want to empower you guys. We are a social empowerment tech enterprise, and this is our mission right here. So if you can connect with us, we are in different social media sites, in YouTube, in TikTok, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram. You can go ahead and follow us via Surge Marketplace. You can also email me here, and you can check out our training and our courses via academy.surgedigital.agency. So let's go ahead and discuss. And again, prior to moving forward, I will be giving you a gift as well. So stick around so you can go ahead and avail, what we have to offer. So why is it important to have an online freelancing portfolio? I mentioned this earlier, and I told you a story, or situations where I'm often asked as a freelancing coach, as a freelancing mentor, as a freelancing thought leader, that coach, I am struggling when it comes to my application. I have been trained, I have the skills, I experience, but no one is hiring me. Okay, so maybe the training and the experience is not the issue. Maybe the issue right there is how you are presenting your experiences, your training, and your skills. This is why it is important to really have an online portfolio or a freelancing portfolio during the application process, because it gives a wider perspective on what you can do and what are the examples of your services. So allow me to go through several things that you need to include in your online freelancing portfolio. So a portfolio, by the way, is a tangible proof that you can do what you do, okay, what you say you do. All right, so we have here, if you say that you're good with graphics design, okay, where are the proof of your work when it comes to graphic design? So instead of just saying that you have an experience in graphics design, why don't you showcase that expertise? Okay, so that's a portfolio. Of course, it's still covering contact information, professional profile, your skills, your experiences, your education, your certificate, and your work samples. But the most important here in the portfolio setting is your work samples. So that's very important, because that separates a portfolio from a resume. Okay, so if you are providing a resume, it just details there what you can do and your experiences, but it has a different type of appeal if you're also showing the very examples of your work. Okay, the very examples of your design, the very links of your videos, the very screenshots of the social media pages or the websites that you created, maybe during a training, maybe through an apprenticeship or internship, maybe even during your personal building of your brand. Okay, so that's the beauty of an online portfolio. So it gives you a leverage when it comes to the application process, because you're not just sharing information, all the text right there, you are sharing the very work samples, and those are proofs that you have the relevant skills, the relevant experience. A portfolio also is a way to organize and present your projects, okay, your skills. It's really also a way to share your training, your certificates, your education. It allows you to display your best work. So if it's just a resume, it can be that you are, just presenting the client lines and all the text in there. But if you're presenting a portfolio, it is more organized. Okay, you're sharing screenshots of your social media campaigns. Okay, maybe Google Analytic campaigns, maybe your PPC campaigns. So it is more organized. It's not chaotic. It's a good delivery of your expertise. So it really gives you an edge when it comes to your application process. So it is important because it gives you it gives the client the evidence of work that you have done. It illustrates your skills and your abilities and show the quality of your work as well. Okay, this is very important right here. This is why for all of our students, you may have heard me say this, that when you are creating a portfolio, for non-students who are watching this one, every time you're enrolled in our courses, you're not just watching videos that are thorough, that are showing you where to click, how to do it. Okay, you're also being asked to create an application assignment towards the end of each lesson. So, for example, we are going to learn about bots, or we're going to learn about Facebook ads. At the end of the lesson, you are going to have a simple, um, excuse me, a simple application on what you learned. So probably setting up Facebook ads, okay? Maybe a draft of a simple brand awareness ad, okay? So it gives you not just the learning, but the experience on how to really do it, okay? And what's the plus for that experience is you learn, you experience, you also have a document, okay? An evidence that you are able to show to clients later on that you really experience this type of skill. Okay, and what will make you separate from other students who are providing portfolio is the quality of your work. So for those who are enrolled under my coaching, I usually tell them, make sure that you give the best in your outputs, because that will serve as a portfolio for your client. Okay, so in comparison to not really curriculum per day or CV, because it's more on academics, okay? Like sharing all of your studies and case studies, okay? But if you are presenting an application, it's usually cover letter or your resume. But there's a better way to present and become more marketable or make your applications effective, and it is your portfolio, your freelancing portfolio, okay? Because again, it provides evidence of the work that you have done, it illustrates your skills and shows the quality of your work. So if you have some graphics assigned there, or especially if you are sharing analytics, okay, maybe the website visits before are like 20 people, 20 users, on a daily basis, and then because of your like digital marketing, it became 500. Okay, so that's a good way to show or to provide or showcase the quality of your work. Okay, so that's really important. You can't do that in a resume setting. Okay, so it is important to prepare also your packages. So when we're talking about packages, these are like sets of your services and the rates. So it's not just like sharing to the client that you want to go ahead and be paid with $4 an hour, $10 an hour, $30 per hour. But what are the inclusions of that? Probably $600 per month. Okay, it gives them the idea on what can be expected from you. Okay, and even if probably they just contacted you because of an SEO work, but you also added there some of maybe packages that involves other things. Maybe you also added there things like your other services on web design, maybe on video editing. So it's good because you're also highlighting other services or other things that you can service to clients with payment, of course. Okay, so that's a good way to also present when you are applying. That's a good way to position yourself towards freelancing competitiveness and freelancing success, because it gives you a wider coverage on presenting your coverage. I mean, presenting your services, right? So again, it's also good that you're preparing your freelancing package. So a freelancing package can deliver specific set of items and deliverables. Okay, so for example, you want to provide a social media management, but what are the inclusions? What are the deliverables? Okay, usually it comes with fixed price, like package number one for social media, that's $500, right? And the inclusions are this and that, and it's usually every month. There's a specific deadline, and then it will also it doesn't have to be tracking your time because it's usually fixed rate. Okay, you can also ask for a 50% down payment when you start, and then the rest can be upon the completion of your task or delivery. Okay, and then the client pays for your expertise and not for your time, so you can really manage your time. So if you have freelancing packages, though, you can also mention there your hourly rate. Okay, that's also okay. But if you have freelancing packages, it's clear, it's clear. There's clarity on what you want to be paid, what's the deadline or specific time frame, and what are the inclusions. Okay, so it gives you again an edge when it comes to your services during the application process. So again, freelancing portfolio and your freelancing package are really important. So the importance when it comes to your freelancing package is it gives the client the choice. Okay, should I hire her or him for package number one or package number two? Okay, so you can go ahead and do that. It also speeds up the workflow. So when we're talking about speeding up the workflow, you're not emailing back and forth like, how much do you charge with this? How much do you charge if it's only 20 hours per week? How much do you charge, for 60 hours per week or 40 hours per week, okay, full time. So it gives you the opportunity to really freelance because there's a big difference between a virtual assistant and a freelancer. So a virtual assistant, a freelancer usually starts, being a virtual assistant, but when you go into the freelancing type, you're more seasoned, you can go ahead and become more flexible, you have more freedom, then a freelancing package will really help you because you're able to just present what is it that you can do, how much you want to be paid for it, and then afterwards, what is it that you want to deliver under those packages. So it speeds up the workflow. Okay, so there's no like emailing back and forth, probably probably 6 emails back and forth in order for you to really decide on the price. Okay, and I know because I have been freelancing coaching, I've been coaching freelancers for the past 6 years now, and oftentimes I'm being asked, that's the number one question that I'm being asked all the time when they have like a potential client, coach, how much do I rate this client? Okay, though in the training, I usually give them a guidance on like, after you finish the course, this is how you're going to rate yourself. After you finish an internship or have an experience, this is how you're going to rate yourself. But if you have a prepared freelancing package, it speeds up the workflow. You just send it to them, and then they can decide on what package they're going to get from you, and then immediately there they can just choose whatever benefits them. Like, okay, I just want to hire you for $400, 20 hours per week. Okay, then you have extra $200. I mean, you can have an extra 20 hours per week. Okay, so you can be more flexible and you can enjoy time freedom more. It also avoids miscommunication. It is direct, especially for us Filipinos. Okay, we're very non-confrontational, so we're scared to give our rates. We're scared to like tell them that I want to be paid full time at $1,000 per month. Okay, we're not that explicit when it comes to communicating our rates. We're a little bit hesitant, right? So for you to be able to just present it out there, okay, prepare a freelancing package, okay? Prepare a freelancing service package in order for you to communicate what is it that you want to be paid for, okay, with these types of services, with this amount of time. So it avoids miscommunication. Another importance is make sure you enjoy the projects that you take on. Maybe you don't want to go ahead and cover or take a package that will involve, something that you don't really like. Okay, maybe you want to go ahead and venture on Amazon or e-commerce, but you don't want to do online bookkeeping. Okay, so you can just add the packages or the coverage in your package on the skills and the projects that you enjoy, because We are freelancers, okay? It should be that we're enjoying mental health and the beauty of life, okay? We can go ahead and really enjoy flexibility and freedom because we prepared freelancing packages. And earlier, we prepared also a freelancing portfolio, okay? You can earn more because you can just mention that, for $20, 20 hours per week, I want to be paid with $500. For 40 hours per week, I want to be paid, with $1,000. So if they're getting the, probably $20, then you can just go for more, okay? Because what are the expectations for this client getting this certain project, okay? So you can earn more, and then your packages also expands your repertoire. That means that there's like more professionalism in it. If you're going to be branding yourself properly, okay, like, wow, she or he has some packages. So it's not like presenting yourself that you don't know what you're doing, okay? So those are some important. So in creating an effective freelancing portfolio, take note, okay? You can list these things down, you can take screenshots, you can take a photo, all right, in order for you to be guided, okay? Number one, get the structure right. Okay, it should be introduction first. Okay, so maybe one slide. Okay, maybe one slide or one document that presents who you are. It doesn't have to be text. Remember, these are graphics. Okay, it should be showing something that's really good to the eye of the. It's a direct information, and it should be good when it comes to the design. Okay, so start with an introduction. Who are you? Hi, my name is, Grace Luxim, and I'm a freelancing thought leader. All right, these are my, probably a summary of your experiences. After, your introduction, this should be just one slide. Okay, you can have projects, right? It's up to you if you're going to have like one project per slide, and then you're going to narrate, in bullet form, what are the things that you have done there, or maybe just pictures of screenshots of projects that you have done, okay? Your services also, your employment status, if you are free or if you are working part-time, you're working full-time, if you are only fixed, basis, or, and then the last slide, okay? The projects can be a lot of slides, okay? The more skills and the more screenshots that you can prepare, the better it is, right? So maybe you're going to present projects that I can do. Number one, social media management and marketing, and then all screenshots of social media. Okay, maybe even your certificates in social media, your certificates from here. All right, you're going, and then project number two, keyword research. Okay, all your screenshots, all your certificates about keyword research. Right, you add it there. Project number three, web design, all screenshots, all certificates, all involvement, projects, regarding web design, you can add it there, right? So it's really better because it's showcasing what you can do instead of just saying what you can service clients, okay? And then your services, what is it that you can do? And then afterwards, ways to contact you. And make sure that when you are adding information here, it is really current, okay? When you're adding an email here, ways to contact you, in the very last slide, you will have your picture in there and then ways to contact you. Make sure that the email is something that you're really checking on a constant basis. If you're going to add your Viber, maybe you're going to present like the QR code of your Viber in there. Maybe you're going to present, WhatsApp. So make sure that you are checking those, that it's really something that you're on top when it comes to your communication. Okay, so get this structure right. Make also the introduction brief. So a good photo, and then like probably the background page, and then your name and a one-liner of what you can do. Okay, like probably your photo there, like things like that. If you have been following me, I've been like, probably also if you're following the page, you can see a lot of my pictures there for branding purposes. So when you see me, that's Surge, okay? It's a good indicator, like I have even my professor in AIM, all right? He's like, add my picture there, no matter how small, okay? No matter how big the content is, my picture should be in there. It's part of the branding, okay? So you can also do that in all of your branding. So if you have one slide maybe a picture of yourself, not a selfie. Okay, it should be professional. Put a little bit makeup on. If you're a girl, maybe brush your hair. If you're male, all right, make yourself presentable. Okay, and then good lighting. Edit it a little bit, and then your name and a one-liner like web designer, okay, graphics designer, video editor, right? And then showcase your projects. So in showcasing your projects, okay, again, this is what will make you stand out in your portfolio, okay? So this is where the battle is won or lost. So make sure that you showcase your best work and not every work. So maybe highlight the ones that is really good when it comes to analytics, maybe the best design, maybe the most trending social media, or the one with a lot of reach. When you created a social media campaign or a social media post, okay, showcase those, all right? Provide context of each project. So don't just be like adding everything. Make sure that it's a little bit organized. Okay, maybe all the projects for social media, all the projects for digital marketing, all the projects for online bookkeeping. Okay, make sure that it's up to date as well. Okay, not like this is a certificate like 5 years ago. Okay, this is why we're doing this almost every Tuesday. We're doing this on a Wednesday right now because I did some offline stuff yesterday. But we're doing it every week because we want your certifications to be current, okay, and updated. Okay, don't be adding a certificate there that was like or not related to online freelancing. Maybe you added like typing. Okay, everybody knows how to type now. Okay, so make sure that it's relevant. Make sure that it's current. Okay. So make it clear also, like list your key achievements and your skills, include testimonials. Probably here's your graph, like the best social media, and then at the very bottom, okay, that's your like a feedback from your client, a feedback from your coach. Okay, mention your education, that's optional, right? List your services and your employment as well. Okay, maybe one slide for that. And then the last slide is usually where they can contact you. Okay, email, also maybe in your social media sites, maybe through Viber or WhatsApp. Make sure that you have that. Okay, so again, examples, you highlight your skill, lesson outputs. If you are from the freelancing, from the Surge Freelancing Marketplace, every lesson has a portfolio, so you can also start with that. Okay, your training certificates, your experience, especially if there's a showing of growth analytics and insights. Okay, maybe you showcase a growth in your LinkedIn profile. Maybe before your LinkedIn only has 10 followers. Now you have 25,000 followers. Okay. The clients will love that. Okay. So make sure that you do that. Now, again, the second part in guiding you how to create your freelancing package. Okay. Make sure that you price your virtual assistant packages. Okay. So know what are the things that you're going to be doing. So probably package number one. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and add all of my VA skills, admin, email marketing, or email management. What is it that you can do under general virtual assistants? And how long will it take? Maybe just 1 year, because you want to be paid on a monthly basis. Okay. So make sure also, this is just a guide on how much you're paid. That's usually depending on your work, depending on your experience, depending on where you're based. Okay? If you're in the Philippines, it's going to be different when you're in the US. Okay. And then the size and duration of the project. So those are things that you need to consider when you're pricing. So maybe you're asking, coach, how much will I how much will I um rate myself for package number one? Okay, so you can go ahead and look into this sources, PayScale or Indeed or wishup.co, or you can also go ahead and maybe if you have done the freelancing course training, or some of our training, you have completed, okay, not just enrolled, but you have completed. You can start at $10 per hour, and then lowest $6 per hour, or you can go ahead and have $800 per month. That's full time, and then half of it, of course, that's going to be 20 hours only. So you can just adjust, right? You can base it at $1,000 per hour. Okay, I mean per month. Okay, so when it comes also to like the level of expertise. Okay, when you are a newbie, of course, don't rate yourself with like $30 per hour. Okay. So make sure also that you rate yourself according to the expertise, because client will pay you if you are able to render tasks on a more self-directed capacity. So if the client sees that you're able to carry out tasks on your own, they're willing to pay you $10 or more. But if you are really guided, okay, you need to be paid less. You need to be paid less. Another one also is the location. So if you're a virtual assistant in India, in the Philippines, okay, it's a little cheaper for them, the ones that are in the US or in Europe, okay, unfortunately. Okay, we hope that this is going to change moving forward. So that's it for like the guidance. Okay, so let's go ahead and check out some examples, right? So I know that we have some time more. I want to really ensure I already see um, the questions in the comment. Okay, and if you have questions, just add it there, and I'm going to go ahead and add later on. So let's check out some examples here. Okay, so here are some examples of freelancing portfolios. You can actually just go to Canva and then afterwards look for online portfolios. Okay, so there you go. There are a lot of online portfolios here. Okay, I even just searched freelancing portfolio, and these are things that you can find. Okay, so no, you know that it's portfolio because there's the thing that I mentioned earlier. Okay, the one that will showcase your skills, your talent, okay, your the projects. Okay, let's go ahead and check this. Okay, so for example, you are going to choose this one. Okay, so all you have to do is just fill in and then download. Really, really simple. So from the one that we mentioned earlier, it needs to be that you have, it needs to be that when you are creating, okay, make sure that you start with an introduction. So the first slide should be an introduction. And then afterwards, you're going to showcase your projects. Okay. And then after showcasing your projects, you can go ahead and you can go ahead and where is it? Okay, let me go ahead and um present one. There you go. So here we go. We have let me make it bigger. Okay, there. So if we're going to apply all of these 9 pages right here, okay, so what we can do is look at that. The first one is your introduction. So this is where you can just go ahead and, like edit that freelancing portfolio. Okay. Hi, I am a virtual assistant. And then you can also change the colors, okay, depending on your branding. You can add there Grace Lopsin. So the good thing about this is there are already a lot of templates, okay, just like what I showed you earlier, and then work with me. So even with that, okay, and then you can maybe upload your photo. Okay, let's go ahead and find, you can just click here for a photo, and then you can just drag the photo, right? I'm going to choose, maybe we've uploaded pictures here of me. Let's go ahead and use those. There should be one. I know there should be one. Okay, and then there. So that's from the last one. Okay, so we can add it there. There you go. Okay, this is not a good example. Okay, because it's a selfie. But let's go ahead and choose a more professional one. It should be more professional. Okay, and then okay, let's go ahead and choose this one. This is Coach Maggie. She's our new trainer. Margie, I mean. There you go. Oops, I'll just add Coach Kathy. Maybe it's more of the picture there. So once you have that, so look at that. The first slide is just very simple, your self-introduction. And when you choose a Canva, all you have to do is just add information. And then the rest, okay, you can just have, this can be later on, okay? You can have like your projects, okay, right here, project A. All right, you can have like who is the client, or when did you do that, or probably not even the client, your task, okay? Maybe you can go ahead and add their social media, right? And then you can have screenshots of the social media campaigns that you have done, okay? And then you can go also for another one, right? This one is SEO, and then you can have photos there. Okay, and then the last one, you have your years of experience, notable projects, and then the last one is this one right here, contact information, your email, your mobile. So the more projects that you can present, okay, certificates, the more skills that you can present, the better it is for you. And then after, you just reword this one or rename this with your name, okay, and then download it as PDF, or you can even download it as, like maybe a video or a photo, okay, and whatever it is. But it would be good if you are sending your applications. It would be good if you can do it, in a PDF copy. Okay, so that's an example. Now let's go ahead and check also. In the same manner, we also have different templates when it comes to your service package. Okay, so here are some service package there. Okay, so even with this one, we already have some example. Okay, so let's go ahead and open that. When we go ahead and check on that, you can just change or reword and then add whatever it is that you want to go ahead and present when it comes to your services. Right, there you go. So you can have like package A, maybe package A, and this is, let's just go ahead and maybe add 499. Okay, and this is your service package. Okay, package A, general virtual assistant. Okay, you can spell it out. And the inclusions here are, you can add inclusions like managing emails, okay, managing emails, appointment setting, checking, booking flights, whatever it is that you want to include. Probably package we can have like, okay, maybe online bookkeeping, right? There you go. You can adjust that. And then it should be bookkeeping. Okay, so maybe this one is 799, right? And maybe this one is digital marketing. So package C, okay, DM, and this is 999. And then here you're just going to you add the inclusions of what is it that you want to go ahead and render, when it comes to your services to clients. So the beauty of it is, just like what I mentioned earlier, it makes it a little bit more direct, when it comes to presenting your skills, your best work, and at the same time your packages. What are the services that you want to provide to clients? The packages are there, the inclusions are there, the prices are there, so it's easier for you. It cuts the time. You don't have to be emailing back and forth because it's already there. Okay, so that's the beauty of having an online portfolio and also having your freelancing service package. And all freelancers should be having this one when you are sending out your freelancing applications. It shouldn't be a resume or cover photo anymore. Okay, it should be your very own portfolio, and at the same time your very own freelancing package. It really cuts down all of the unnecessary information and emailing back and forth. And at the same time, also it cuts down the whole process of presenting, and it makes you be leveraging your services. Okay, if you're wondering why are the clients not hiring me, because maybe you're not really presenting your best work, maybe you're not really direct when it comes to how can they get the best packages from you. Okay, so try out creating your online freelancing portfolio and your freelancing packages as well. Okay, so that's it. All right, that's actually the end. Later on, I'm going to present some of our, what it is that we want to go ahead and give to you. Of course, it's going to be done for you templates. Okay, if you don't want to have like different designs, but for the time being, let me go ahead and answer questions. Okay, so I know we have around 15 minutes. Ma'am Grace, when and what stage do we need to give our portfolio examples? Sometimes clients ask for resume. So for me, Lani, the best answer to this is when you're sending out application, send it away. Right, send it right away. Usually, I would highly recommend that just send your cover letter or probably even just resume, portfolio, and your package. Okay, or you can just have one document, and it's all there, because um, if you can add all of the information from your resume into your portfolio, then you can just send your service package and your portfolio. Okay. Um, Coach, should we have, I'm not really sure with packages per skill. Janina, maybe you can have like, yeah, you can do packages per skill, or you can also just focus on one skill and then different levels of, no, levels of commitment or probably difficulty. Maybe you can just go ahead for virtual assistants, but the other one is, maybe the first one is general virtual assistants. Okay, the other one is executive virtual assistants. Okay, probably is elite virtual assistants. Okay, and this one, the GVA, is just more simple email marketing, simple email management. The second one is involving social media, and the other one is really like managing as like personal executive assistants. Okay, you have to just ensure what are the difference. You have to differentiate every packages, or maybe just the same, but the commitment is different. Okay, this one is 20 hours per week, 30 hours per week, 40 hours per week. You can also have that. Okay, what are the different portfolios and resume? The difference between portfolio and resume, and what about if you give and you have no experience. The difference between resume is that it doesn't include the work samples. Okay, there are no screen sheets. There are no showcasing of your best work, of your certificates. It's only going to detail, the certificate will only just detail your experience, okay, your skill. It's going to just probably be listed, your training, okay. And if you have no experience, I would highly recommend probably enrolling in one, especially with courses here in Surge Marketplace, because each of the lesson will require you a portfolio, and that portfolio you can use for your online portfolio. Okay. Um, Same question. What if full-time mom with no experience? And a chance, same answer as well. Okay, unfortunately, when it comes to freelancing, it's not an easy route. Like, I'm sorry, I don't have any experience. Can you still hire me? It's not that. It's not the situation anymore. A lot of freelancers are out there. They're going to kill for the hire, okay, for the skill. So you have to also leverage, and you also have to fight. That's why I'm teaching you this, okay? You have to also invest in yourself with skill, and there are free trainings like this, okay? You have to also maybe learn a little bit, okay? Invest in learning, enroll, or probably do a self-study via YouTube or via different websites where you can upskill, okay? And with every output that can serve as your skill, okay, or your portfolio. Um, there's always a way. I'm starting my freelancing journey, still don't have any experience, though I have previous jobs, but it's office, no proof of certificate. The previous jobs will work, will do when it comes to your experience. That's still an experience, okay? Maybe your previous job, maybe it's not freelancing related, but you were still managing an email. Maybe you were still doing merchandising. Maybe you were working with suppliers, okay? Then you can add those as part of your portfolio. Okay, maybe you can have like screenshots of those, okay, you just cover information, or maybe even like like maybe you create something that may be related or similar to the output, okay, because you know how it's being done, and then you can present that. Okay. I hope that helps. Okay. Yes, I agree. Canva portfolio is very helpful. Can you incorporate your portfolio in the website? This is a very good answer, Valerie. Yes, actually, when you go to Canva, you can also launch your portfolio and create it in an online or like as a website part. Okay, there's a website online portfolio there. I'm just showing you the basics, but you can also go ahead and really create and then launch it as a website and then send it to the client so it's live all the time. Okay, so that's a good answer. What I meant was the website has a portfolio detail, or do I need to put a portfolio tab? The portfolio can, the website portfolio can be the whole portfolio, okay? An introduction of yourself, your projects, okay? Services, experiences, contact information, okay? It should have that too, okay? Thank you, RJ. Um, Chad is asking, good evening, Coach Grace. Coach, what if I am a newbie in freelancing, but I have an experience as a VA, social media manager in my corporate work? Can I change my client in an experience level or still newbie? No, you're already experienced because of your previous experience. Even if you're like in marketing or in branding, advertising, when you go, you're just shifting basically from the offline to the online, but it's still an experience. So you can be in like not anymore entry level, but with experience. Okay. Good evening, Joshua. Aya is asking, I'm currently enrolled in your course, man, and I don't have any idea for VA. And by your guide, I wish I can do it. Just a little hard to know in the end if it's worth it. I hope it's going to be worth it. Okay. The course lessons are really detailed. Okay. And the portfolios alone will really empower you to be competitive. Okay. That separates Surge Freelancing Marketplace when it comes to our training, because we really position you towards freelancing success. And it doesn't end there, because we also have apprenticeship, where we guide you into virtual internship and then hiring opportunities after. Hi, coach. Is online portfolio separate from a website, or does it include the portfolio in the website? It can be. So the portfolio can be the PDF copy, or it can also be an online website. Okay, as long as it follows the same type of organization, presenting yourself, okay, and then projects, summary of your experiences and your services, contact information. Coach, my niche is admin works and customer assistance. What type of examples will I present or include in my portfolio? Basically, your work as an admin. What are the types of work do you do in administration assistance? It might be email management, setting up appointments. Maybe it includes preparing reports, invoicing. Okay, so you can add those. And then for customer service assistant, I think maybe telecommuting or CSR, TSR, check support. Okay, you include those, because you can also position or be guided by what the client needs. Okay, you can be client centric, so you watch and you see what are they hiring, and then those are the things that you would add in your portfolio. Then you have the relevance, the fitting of what you present to the client and what the client needs. Which is more updated, FVA Academy or Surge website? Surge. Okay, we rebranded. So the FBA Academy is still there, but I think there are no more students there. So if you are an old student and you want to come back, it's under the Surge website. Okay, I agree. Okay, Rodel, I'm going to give you that as a gift. So stick around. Give me a few minutes. I'm going to give everybody the gift to avail the VA toolkit, because it ends in August 31. Okay. Hi, coach. I've been working as an admin assistant for 6 years. I don't consider myself an experienced. Reason I don't know, and I'm not comfortable. How much should I rate myself? Probably, if you are not really comfortable yet, maybe as low as $5, $4. Okay. And even with the $5, $4, clients are still expecting some level of skills that you can go ahead and carry out tasks. Okay, so maybe before you're going to think on your rates and how you can be paid, maybe you can go back a little bit and empower yourself with skills. Okay, skills or learning means earning. Okay, so invest in learning first before we're going to go through with the learning. With the earning. I have a question. I just started as a freelancer in video editing, and I don't have any experience. How can I get hired in if most want? You go and gather experiences. Okay, post today in your social media who wants to have a free video editing, worth 30 minutes. A lot of people will, 30-second video or probably even 15-second video. I need 10 people that I can create, or 10 business owners that I can create videos for 15 seconds to 30 seconds. I'll probably the first one that will, sign up. Okay. It's going to be free. You're going to offer it for free, but you need to ensure that they're going to give you feedback, and they're going to give you they're going to also give you the opportunity to highlight what you created, as part of your portfolio. Then you have a lot of portfolios. Okay, that's already 10. Plus, it's not just portfolio, because you ask them to also give you a positive feedback. So it's portfolio and feedback that will position you towards a lot of clients. Okay, I hope that helps. This is a make or break question. If the client asks, do you have experience in virtual assistants? How will you answer it? No experience, but completed the course in virtual assistants. You can say, I have an experience. If you have done the course, the very portfolios that you have done are not just portfolios, okay? Those are real tasks that you have done. You probably did not sleep, okay, for hours. Those are real experiences. We set you up for real experiences. Those are the very tasks that you're going to do with real clients. Okay, so it's not just real. Okay, those are real tasks, and those are real experiences. We position you towards freelancing success. So yes, you are experienced. It's also virtual because you were submitting it to your coach. Okay, it's also virtual because your coach served as your client, giving you feedback, giving you deadlines. Okay, so it's an example of the whole virtual assistant setup. Right, the whole course is an example of the virtual assistants or remote working. Okay, you're welcome, Chad. Can LinkedIn be considered a platform for online portfolio? Yes, actually, LinkedIn is one of the best to showcase your online portfolio. Recently, I have been really seeing a lot of people posting the resume, and a lot are getting, traction. How much more if you're going to present your online portfolio and make it the pin post in your profile? I've enrolled last month in video editing under Surge. Go ahead, Josh. Okay, present. Okay, post tonight. I need people because you have the skill now. Okay, if you finish, then you should be able to do 15 seconds, and they can use it for their business, and you're offering it for free. At the same time, you're going to also present to them that you're going to get those as an example for your portfolio, and they need to be giving you a feedback. Yes, real estate training is still available. By the way, all of our courses, guys, are in really, really low prices this month, but it's going to end on August 31. So make sure that you avail them. We already presented, we're already drafting the content for our marketing this September, and all prices are really going up. Okay, so avail of our 6th-year anniversary lower prices. The last to avail that is August 31. Sorry for the dumb question, but how do we serve clients if we're multi-skilled? Um, Maybe the packages, it's not really dumb. Okay, maybe the packages will help you. Okay, maybe you can have like package number 1, and these are some of the skills, and it can be multi-skilled. Okay, social media, SEO, and it's like $700. Another package number, like all of the skills are there, and you can rate it higher. Okay, so the freelancing packages will really help. You're welcome, Julie. Fresh college graduate can create portfolios in freelancing. Yes, anybody. Like we've had students who are as early as young as 15 years old, okay, and they're hired. No, 16 years old. My kids at 9 years old are learning graphics design. Okay, they were not able to finish within the month. It's on their 3rd month, but they're on their last portfolio. I think there are coaching session 7 portfolios required. Okay, and they're able to complete that. So anybody can do that. You're welcome. Very happy with the free training. Thank you. Okay, you're welcome. You're welcome also. Coach, I like that suggestion for business. Go ahead, okay? Maybe that's not just for Joshua, it's not just for Justin, but for everybody. I've had a student from the freelancing course, and in the freelancing course, week 2 is focused on social media. So this student, she was a part of batch 60, okay? 6 batches ago. What she did was she posted in her personal Facebook, I need I will be offering, this is on a limited time offer. I will be offering social media, no, Facebook page creation, and the inclusions are cover photo, description, optimization, profile photo, your services or your prices. Okay, these types, I'm offering it to 10 business owners for only 1,000 pesos. Okay, and she was able to, without, it's not even done yet, and she was able to earn 10,000 because a lot of people avail that. Okay, so it's really up to you. Make sure that you know how to present. Make sure that you have to, you need to present your services, and you can do that at a cheaper rate because you're still learning. But later on, when you have portfolios, that's what the clients are looking for. Okay, when they see that you have work samples, you have screenshots, there are feedback from real clients, they would love you. They can see that. Okay, that will position you for higher rates. So maybe start with simple free offer, okay? As long as it will give you the portfolio, it will give you the feedback, and that will bring in real clients and more clients later. Expiration po ba ang VA toolkit? No. Okay, and I think it's time for me to present that. You're welcome, everybody. Feedback, okay. Yeah, okay. So here is, thank you for the segue. Chris, okay, S. Chris Lee, okay. Thank you for that segue. So here is our gift to you guys, okay. And again, this is unlimited. This is very limited because this is just until no, this is just until August 31. Okay, though you can still avail of this. Okay, so we are offering you a VA toolkit. Okay, 100 plus designs, ready to use and downloadable. So when you download, you have it. You can personalize it. You can add pictures, just like what I did earlier. There are tons of freelancing resumes, tons of cover letters, tons of freelancing portfolios, tons of freelancing service package, client contract, onboarding process that you can send to clients. This is what we're going to do. Okay, invoicing, it's all in there, 100 plus, and it's only at 299 until 2000. No, until August 31. After August 31, it will be 999. Okay. So make sure that you avail that. And we're going, no worries. Lani already availed it. Okay. No worries, because we will also, we will make sure that we will add the link and the description and the information in the feedback form. Right. I know I'm a little bit over time. Here is, okay, your very code. There you go. Upskill today. Okay, so that's the code that you're going to add into our feedback form. Again, we will be sending you the feedback form if you registered. So make sure that you have registered. After registering, we will be sending you the email on the feedback form. This will be asked. So make sure that you add in upskill today and then that exclamation point in order for you to avail of this package right here, right? That would be all for today. I hope this is very helpful, and I hope that we were able to somehow empower you and position you towards freelancing success. Thank you very much for being with me. Again, this is our training on creating an effective online portfolio in freelancing and service package. Bye, everybody. I will see you again next week. God bless you.